Okay, we're back at it. Right, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. What are you fixing?
Damn drill.
Damn grain drill?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's fixing the grain drill. I'm fixing a fertilizer spreader. Okay, so here's what's going on with this fertilizer spreader. It is a very simple fertilizer spreader to work on. I'm actually enjoying it a little bit. What I'm going to be doing is redoing all these shafts and stuff. But the old Wilmar spreader was a lot more difficult to take apart. Whereas this one comes off in big sections. This is a Newton Crouch. It's almost identical to the Wilmar spreader, but not quite, as you know, as you can see. Oh, the rust and stuff here is all from up top. You can probably see it falling, and just not very good. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to take these off of here, and it just lifts out, and then I'm going to press out the, let's see, how am I going to do that? You know what? I think I'm going to have a little trouble here. It is Saturday, but I'm going to have a little trouble trying to get those pillow blocks off, but what I'm going to do is actually just cut the, I'm going to cut the bearing. I'm not even going to worry about the bearing, but I'm going to cut the bearings off of these so I don't break the housings. And then I'm going to just knock them out with a hammer, and they should be okay. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute when I get these bolts out of here, because it's kind of like a commentary. These bearing housings, or these blocks, I have to take them off, but I'm going to either just torch the shaft off at the bearing, but they're insert bearings, so I can just, you know, twist in the new ones that I have in my box over there. So I just got to take 2 more bolts off, and then this whole assembly here will just lift right out of there, and I should be pretty good. And yeah, I'm just going to bring it along. Okay, so if you're ever looking at purchasing one of these spreaders, I love the design of it because you just undo the bolts for the bearing housings, the keepers, and the spinners come right off. And it's all stainless steel, with the exception of course, the bearing pillow blocks and some of the other hardware. It has got some thin wear to it, so I do have some, not thin, it's got some wear to it, but I actually bought the new idler sprocket down the other end, and this piece here could be just redone, which I'm probably just going to do is re-weld it or bend it to where it needs to be, and, you know, just do the regular happy horse shit that I have to do to it to make it function properly. Ooh, that's kind of solid, huh? What is that catching on? I can feel it catching somewhere. What is it? Oh, I know what it is. It's a chain grabbing down the bottom. So, yeah, and that's how you disengage it. That sprocket down there is pretty shitty, down at the bottom on the wheel. But anyways, it'll do for the 25 tons of ammonium sulfate that I got to spread. So, no big deal. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start torching and cutting on this stuff to get that spinner off the bottom, and I'm just going to completely rebuild the shafts, which I have right there. So nice. And this is all off-the-shelf stuff. Just went down to a local bearing house, Bearings and Drives Unlimited, or BDU Corp, and I got everything I needed right there. And it's actually better quality than what the spreader was originally put together with. Yeah, so this is the other piece. I'm probably just going to pop that piece off that end and stick this in there completely rebuilt, because this is in better shape. Okay.
After a camera malfunction, I had to go home and get a different camera. So I'm back to Clicky the camera. The new camera did something to my SD card. But anyways, enough of that bullshit. Anyway, as you can see, I've got this thing completely ripped apart, and I've got new shafts, and I got this piece here. So what I'm going to do is actually beat the rust out of here, which won't take too hard, won't be too long. Beat that rust out of there so that I can put that back on the hub. And as I said earlier, I'm going to actually weld like a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch bead on each side of this before I go ahead and stick it back up in there. Yeah, but for the most part, yeah, we're pretty good. I got everything that I need, new bearings. I got the bearings in the old pillow blocks. I think they're called pillow blocks, or these are just flanges. Flanges, not flangettes. Flangettes are 2 halves. And I actually got the old bearings out, which blew my mind. I put new Zerks in, cleaned the journals out, or the galleys out, and got everything put together, lubed up, and ready to slide back in there. Now all I have to do is pull off that drive sprocket there, which is going to be a bit of a bitch because I have to find the master link for this big heavy chain, which is pretty simple. It's just a bolt. There's a nut on one end. So anyways, Joseph, I need a pipe wrench, and we are going to turn that and get to it.